So log into your Go High Level account and navigate to the Automation tab from the left-hand menu, create workflow, and choose Start from Scratch. So the first thing that we need to do, mga mi, is to name our workflow. So for this tutorial, let's say, ang name ng workflow natin is Final Expense Lead Generation. And then, save. So next step is we need to add the trigger. So click natin yung trigger natin. We're gonna be using a form submitted. So search nyo lang dito, form submitted. So next is we need to add a filter. So click nyo lang yan and then select form is. So ito yung ginawa nyong form. Ito yung magiging trigger nyo para gumana yung automation. So Final Expense Lead Generation Form. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung name ng form is the same sa name ng workflow. Para at least organize pa rin tayo mga mi at hindi tayo malilito once na binalikan natin. After that, we need to save the trigger. Okay. So next mga mi, click nyo lang tong plus icon na to. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we need to add internal notification. So internal notification is basically, this is to notify the client na may nag-fill out ng forms. Paano nyo nga ba ino-notify si client? So I prefer to choose SMS because no one's checking emails. And for notification, this is for CRM, so no one's checking that. SMS is a great option. So select nyo yan, and then you need to select particular user, and then you need to select user. Gusto mo si client lang yung ma-notify, then piliin mo kung sino yung client na yun. Okay, so paano ko ba malalaman na itong notification na to is from Final Expense Lead Generation Campaign? Maglalagay tayo ng Final Expense Lead Generation. Form submitted. Okay. And then, ano bang pangalan nung nag-submit ng form? So, and then, for us to personalize everything, punta kayo dito sa custom values, contact, and then, phone name. Okay, we can also add, phone number. Okay, then you can add phone. Okay. So, ito yung ma-receive ni client once someone filled out the form. Para alam niya na, oh, I have final expense lead. Once done, save action. Next, click nyo ulit yung plus icon. And then, we're gonna add tag. For adding tag, this will help you to categorize the lead. Okay. So, let's say this is a final expense lead. So, we're gonna add final expense lead. Okay. And then add tag or add new tag, then save action. Next natin mga mi is we need to create, create and update opportunity. So this is where we organize those leads. So make sure bago nyo gawin ang automation, always remember, create a plan, create your trigger, which for this example, we use form submitted. And the third one is you have to create your pipeline. Like your pipeline, this is going to be final expense lead generation. So kung mapapansin nyo, pare-pareho sila ng name, again, just to remain organized. So in pipeline stage, so saan ba mapupunta si lead once na mag-fill out siya ng form? So ilalagay natin siya sa opt-in. Ibig sabihin nun, once na mag-fill out sila ng form, mapupunta sila sa opt-in stage. Okay, so save. So save natin. Click ulit natin yung plus icon at mag-a-add tayo ng SMS. Ibig sabihin, once na may mag-fill out ng form, ano ba yung ma-receive nila? Let's say makaka-receive sila ng SMS or text message. Say you're asking them, what is your address? Okay. This is only a sample mga Mia, but you can make it more professional. Let's just assume na the main question is, what is your address? So let's save. So we need to create a wait step. So here mga mi, change lang natin tong option na to. Scroll down lang kayo. Then choose contact reply. So here, reply to, select a step. So we need to select yung SMS na ginawa natin kanina. Okay, next, time out, 15 minutes. So let's say, ang ibig sabihin niyan, pag hindi nag-reply si customer within 15 minutes, what will happen? Okay? Okay, so ito yung sinasabi ko mga mi. So let's say yung what will happen after 15 minutes. Let's say, nag-fill out sila ng form, naka-receive sila ng text message, pero 15 minutes na makalipas, di pa rin sila nagre-reply. So, what will happen? So, mag-add kayo ng additional step here. Pwede nyo skip to, let's say, focus lang kayo dun sa mga nag-reply. Okay? But, dun sa timeout, pwede kayong mag-set dito ng another SMS. Parang ganyan. And then, pwede nyong sabihin na, okay, so here mga mi, ito yung sample na pwede nyong i-text ulit kay customer, reminding them about your question dito na what is your address. Save nyo lang. Pwede nyo itong iset ng 24 hours para naman hindi ganun kabilis marireceive yung next SMS or next text. Now, if the contact replied, let's say nag-reply sila, ito yung address nila, and then pwede kayong mag-add ng additional step dito. Pwedeng let's say, email. Okay. Subject, pwede natin ilagay yung final expense insurance request. So, ito yung sample email mga mi. So, always make sure na i-personalize natin yung email. Let's say, hi, yung contact name. So, again, contact name, we need to add custom values, contact, then full name. So, ito yung sample email na ma-receive nila once they reply their address. Okay? So basically, dito na mag-end yung stages ng automation. Here, di ba, ito yung mga like after 24 hours or after 15 minutes, hindi pa rin sila nag-reply or hindi pa rin sila nag-reply. May ma-receive silang text about asking like a reminder or a follow-up, asking the same question. But what if mag-reply sila dito? Gagawin natin is we're gonna add additional step. We're gonna add the same thing na inad natin dito kanina. So, we're gonna add another like wait step. So, again, time delay, wait for contact reply. Anong step? SMS. Then save. Again, lahat na magre-reply, ito yung marireceive nila. Makaka-receive sila ng email, like a thank you email. Now, ito yung mga hindi pa nagre-respond, let's say in 15 minutes or in 24 hours, it's reminding them and asking the same question, like, what is your address? Okay. Now, what if this lead replied? We're gonna add the same thing na ginawa natin dito. We're gonna add a wait step. Okay. Contact replied. Ito, SMS 1. Timeout, let's say 24 hours. 24 hours. Save as. Okay. So, meaning to say, pag 24 hours na wala pa ring reply, pwede nyong iset to as another reminder. So, parang magkakaroon siya ng series of texts. Pero pwede nyo nang i-end dito. And then, ito, instead na mag-add ka ng email, ang gagawin mo is mag-add ka dito ng go-to step. Ayan. Go-to step. Yan. So, once na na-add nyo na yan, then save nyo lang. And then, pipiliin nyo kung ano ba yung next step na marireceive nila. So, pipiliin natin itong email na to. Kasi nag-reply na sila ng address. So, same email yung marireceive nila pag nag-reply sila ng address. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, instead na gumawa pa tayo ng another email or another template ng email, pwede na natin silang i-route doon para yun din yung marireceive nila. Yun, tapos na yung automation. So, to explain it further, again, if someone filled out the form, makaka-receive si client ng internal notification. Sino man yung nag-fill out ng form, makaka-receive sila ng text asking them about their address. Now, what if hindi sila nag-reply within 15 minutes? Again, makaka-receive sila ng follow-up text asking the same question, what is your address? Now, if nag-reply naman sila, ito yung marireceive nila, which is a thank you email. Now, what if this lead replied? Makaka-receive rin siya ng thank you message once nag-reply na siya ng address niya. Forget to publish and then save. And that's it.